Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. We're the Movie Couple. I'm Wendy.
I'm Dustin.
And we're about to take a look at the trailer for Echo, the Disney Plus series based on the character that we got to see sort of briefly. Well, not really briefly. She was in the Hawkeye series. And we know that her character also interacts. We're supposed to be interacting eventually, I guess, with Daredevil. So I've been very curious about where this show is going to lead, how it's going to fit into the MCU, and most importantly, what happens to, I guess, Kingpin, and we'll find out probably in the trailer or in the show, what happens to him and Echo.
Yeah,
because
that's right.
What happened
because
at the end of Hawkeye.
End of Hawkeye, spoiler alert if you have not watched Hawkeye yet, but there is a confrontation between Echo and Kingpin. And yeah, he does. They kind of pan away, and you hear a bang.
Yep.
So, but also, I do believe that that's actually what happens in the comic books.
Book. Mm-hmm.
And for a period of time, Kingpin does happen to have like an eye patch over his eye, or so, like one of those eye patch bandages. So I'm pretty sure that's the route that they're going to go, because it did look like she was aiming for his face.
Yeah.
But I have to admit, even though I find Echo to be a really cool character, I'm surprised that they're devoting an entire series to her this early in the game, when there's so many other Marvel characters out there that they could be spending some more time on. But and the fact that they're doing this and then putting her also into Daredevil, so she's going to be getting
Is she
a lot.
confirmed to be in there? Because now they're rewriting the whole thing, so we don't even really know.
I guess that is true.
Which direction
we
they're
don't know
go.
which direction they're going to be going for that. But right now it just seems like Marvel is in very much of a oh my gosh, we can't drop any. And they're
Except for Loki, that's great.
So far, Loki's been really
great.
good.
Yeah.
Even though I have to admit, I am a little with this last episode of Loki. It has made me a little nervous that they're going to do some cliche time travel fixie things.
I think we're going to be okay. I have a good feeling about it. I think we're going to be okay. Another interesting tidbit is that this is, I think, one of the first live action Marvel like MCU series that is dropping all of its episode all at once. Normally we do like a weekly, episodic release. We've done that with Hawkeye, with currently Loki, with Miss Marvel, literally all the Marvel shows. With the exception of like the premiere episode, sometimes they'll put two of them in one. But this is dropping all of it at once. So like, does that mean something, anything? I don't know. But if you have an inkling, let us know in the comment section below. As always, we highly recommend that you watch the trailer first on your own before checking out our video, as we will be making commentary and reactions throughout the video. And of course, stay tuned for our thoughts on the trailer.
And if you guys like our reactions, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the videos coming out on our channel. And now, let's dive on in.
Maya.
Frozen treats?
Oh my gosh.
Thing that you are.
You don't think he would? Why not give him a like?
No,
like, hey,
he's
which one you want?
he's pissed. That's his goddaughter, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
He has an anger. Oh, so it's really going to be his relationship.
With Echo.
It's the Kingpin and him.
God,
and her.
I love Vincent D'onofrio in this. Whoa.
Don't be afraid.
As he has blood splattered all over his white coat.
Wow.
Oh, this seems really intense.
Oh, her father's tomb, I'm guessing.
You have so much pain in you. You. So much rage. That you can't contain it.
No bad deed. Uh-huh. Oh!
Whoa. Oh! Whoa, that was brutal.
Oh
whoa,
my
this looks
God. What?
really intense.
Wait, was that?
Her jumping off of a train.
Oh, I love that. You don't hear the...
Yeah, that it's all silent. Oh, of course she would feel the crack of the neck. And there he is.
Who's the monster?
all episodes January 10th.
TVMA to stream. That's what it said at the end. It's rated M for mature!
Maybe that's why they're coming out all at once?
Can you give me that,
Sure.
please? I need to see something. I want to make sure that was her jumping off the train and not Daredevil.
Oh. Oh, no, that's
That's Daredevil. Sorry, we had to go back and check one thing before we dove into our thoughts. And it looks like the jumping off the train, you thought maybe it was Echo, but I was like, oh, I don't know.
Well, that's Daredevil. That's not him jumping off the... That's
true.
Echo.
That's true. The scene right before the
Or at least,
train.
I think it's Echo. Because, or at least Daredevil has a... No, it's her with her backpack and shoes on.
Okay, so he'll be in the series.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
They
can't refilm that because it's already done. And they kept him in the trailer, which hopefully would also mean that they're going to keep him in the show. And again, this is very much Echo's show. I'm not going to watch the show for like the chance to see Daredevil. Like
we'll have a whole series with him later.
Exactly. When he's going to be in it, it'll be great. But like, we want to watch the show for her story and her past and what's happened now after her, as you called it, the confrontation with her and Kingpin. Did we know that this was going to be rated M for mature?
No, I did not know that. But this trailer is really close to a Red Band trailer where you guys see the guy get shot in the neck.
Yeah.
You see, I mean, there was a lot of blood splatter all over the place.
Yeah.
For a Marvel show.
I mean, it's not quite as dark as like the Netflix Marvel stuff, but it's definitely a step above as far as like violence and graphic goes. I think it's a step above what we've seen so far with the Disney Plus shows. I'm trying to think, like, did we get that sort of stuff with Moon Knight?
No, I don't think there was actually any blood splatter or that heavy of killing.
Or Falcon and the Winter Soldier. The shield scene was pretty gruesome.
The shield scene was pretty gruesome.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much it. I mean, I think I've seen more violence in this trailer than I've in almost all of the other Marvel TV shows.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know too much about the character, kind of basic knowledge. And so getting to kind of watch her be introduced in Hawkeye in the way that the MCU wants to tell her story has been really interesting. I did like her a lot in the series, and I felt like she the character made some interesting choices, especially, as we got to the end of Hawkeye. I was like, oh, these are interesting choices. So I think getting to see a little bit of her past will help the viewers who aren't as familiar with her, kind of like me, have a better understanding for some of her motives and why she makes certain choices.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that looks pretty good. I'm excited for it. January 10th, this is when everything is going to drop. So we definitely will be doing reactions to all the episodes. You're going to have
try to get them out as fast as we can.
You just have to be patient with me because, it's a lot to edit it all at once. And I'm sure there'll be a ton of it's January. Maybe not too much stuff dropping in January, so maybe I'll devote all my time to editing this. But anyways, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Come on back for those reviews, and we have, of course, other things on our channel, reviews and whatnot. So thanks for watching. Comment your thoughts on the trailer in the comment section below, and we will see you in the next video. Bye.